So with the runner in scoring position at second base and one away in the inning, it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Miles Carter.
This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it 7-1 now.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box. And he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
The second for one. Brian Ellington gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Brian Ellington.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
8-2 tonight's final. The Aces jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Stephen Weldon wins his 3rd of the season. Jose Arena was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to the Show Nation. Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Reno Aces and the New Orleans Baby Cakes. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Rod McCormick. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The 1-2. On the ground is short. Could be 2. And that's the second out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Settling in now, Miles Carter. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Good at bat there. Good job. Good job.
Coming to the plate now, Dan Mobley, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Softly hit out to short. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop on to first, and they get the double play. Coming to the plate now, Ernest Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ernest Cabrera.
Hit on the ground out to short. Carter on. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out. Into the box, Miles Carter. He reached on a single in his first try.
Carter.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Nicolino is off of first with 2 away. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dan Mobley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Chopped weakly to the left, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cesar Puello next as we begin the top of the 4th.
Up, up, up.
Popped high in the air. And there's your first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Miles Carter. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Carter.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Galarraga on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now to the plate, Miles Carter. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Carter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field.
Take a turn. Look. Pick it up.
And this will bounce over the wall out there, and that's going to keep this a tie ball game as that go-ahead run will need to stop over at third.
There's one of the disadvantages right there to the ground rule double rule. With the runner on first, more than likely if the ball stays in the ballpark, he's going to easily be able to score. But once it bounces over the fence, it's only third base for that base runner.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Working to keep it tied. Here's the pitch. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far. Striding in, Fletcher Allred. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all whose bullpen is better.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in, Miles Carter. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Carter.
Now the pitch. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Cabrera giving chase. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Reno came through when it mattered in the 9th.
This coach wants his players ready to rise to the challenge of clutch moments.
Minor League Baseball is coming to the plate now. Maxwell Belliard. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Standing in, Miles Carter. And their runners at the corners now.
Miles Carter.
First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Bond makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw. Stepping up now, Sergio Gomez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Sergio Gomez.
Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. In now, Michael Tolbert, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. High in the air into shallow left center. Carter is calling for it. He's got it one away. So coming to the plate, Miles Carter. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Miles Carter.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to short. He's right there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit. No. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rich Zambrano. He singled his last time up. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about.
And that'll bring up Devin Marrero. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded. Throw to third, and they will get to force at third, and that's that. So they do get 3 that inning. Ready once again, Miles Carter.
Shortstop, Miles Carter.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field.
Halfway.
Zambrano has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it in. Digging in once again, Maxwell Belliard. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
1-1-1.
Hit out towards second. And the throw will go to second. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Digging in and looking for more, Doug Bond, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 9 away at third. Ground ball left side. And he's safe. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece. Ready for another chance? Devin Marrero. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. Carter. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is. Digging in to try it again, Miles Carter. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Carter.
He's set, and the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So nothing happening this. Striding in once again, Michael Tolbert.
Second baseman, Michael Tolbert.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, on the ground to short. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. Striding forward now is the DH, Stephen Nomo. It's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Rainiers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Mitchell Barlick wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Welcome to
Batting third.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Carter.
Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find it?
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Miles Carter. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Carter.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 10 for him on the year, as we are all knotted up at 2.
He might have thought he was going to fool him with a first pitch bender, but he was wrong. He was sitting on that curve and absolutely hammered it way out of here.
Digging in, Maxwell Belliard. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Softly out toward left center.
2-2-2.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner.
Ready for another shot now, Dan Vogelbach.
First baseman, Dan Vogelbach.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1-1-1.
Hard hit ball to short. On to first, and there were two down. Now at the plate, Shannon Navarro. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Shannon Navarro.
Short. Carter comes up with. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Miles Carter.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Damian Huerta. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Hit to first. He'll go to the bag for one. Throw won't get him. Standing in, Sergio Gomez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because he can clutch up when it really counts.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. At the plate, Miles Carter.
Shortstop, Miles Carter.
First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him, two down. Stepping in, Miles Carter has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with one swing at a bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Huerta sprinting after it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game. MLB The Show's tour. So coming to the plate, Miles Carter comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the two-out base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Heater gets turned around.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Dan Mobley. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ready with the 1-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Colbert over to his right. And that retires the side. An inning in the books. No score here on. Bases are empty. One man out.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Shannon Navarro.
The ground out to short. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Into the box, Miles Carter. He reached on a single in his first try.
Miles Carter.
He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Zambrano moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Rich Zambrano. He singled his last time up.
Zambrano.
Slider swung on and grounded toward short. That's it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So after the 3-spot last. Now to the plate, Devin Marrero. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hot shot on the ground to short. Carter takes it in. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time. Now batting, Miles Carter. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard, back up the middle. Scooped up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit. Digging in now, Devin Marrero. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Runners on the move for second. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Underhanded flip. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. Stepping up now, Michael Tolbert. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Michael Tolbert.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no run. Into the box now, Miles Carter.
Miles Carter.
First pitch of the at-bat. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play. 4-0 the score this afternoon. Tacoma led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Las Vegas 51s. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Julio Nieves, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Now in the box, Miles Carter.
Shortstop, Miles Carter.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. In now, Josh Cowan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's stepping in, Miles Carter. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Miles Carter.
From the stretch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Martinez moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Standing in, Miles Carter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs, no.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. Game 2 of this 3. Guy Lanier is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job. Keep traffic off the bases. Keep the walks down.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Digging in, Miles Carter. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. Digging in once again, Miles Carter. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Ready for another chance? Johan Chavez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Hit ball to short. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Digging in and looking for more, Miles Carter. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a ton.
He brings it in, and they come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of Minor League Baseball. Max Stone, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through. A base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, and this is, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time. So they're off to a flying start in this one.
Hit back up the middle. One there. On to first. A double play. And with that, here's a look at the visit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miles Carter. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hernandez is camped under this one. One pitch, one away. Digging in to try it again, Max Stone. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-2. Up to first baseline. Step on the bag for one, but one's all they get as the run scores. Ready for another shot now. Miles Carter. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Miles Carter.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the air to center field and deep. Back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns.
Ready to take his hacks again, Miles Carter, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
The left fielder, number 30.
Striding in once again, Dan Mobley. He singled his last time up. Skied into straightaway right. Hidalgo is in pursuit. One down. Ready once again, Matt Willett.
Captain Matt Willett.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Runner back safely. Ready with the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hidalgo is after it. He can't get to it. This one's down. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Jesus Gonzalez. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in, Johan Chavez.
Now batting, the shortstop, Johan Chavez.
The 1-2 pitch. Lead to the left. Carter gonna have. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Stepping into the box, Miles Carter. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Botts racing back to the track, to the wall. Gone! And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead. So a 3-run shot to left center as they jump ahead by 3.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here. You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-5 tonight. The Baby Cakes used a 3-run 9th to help propel them to the win. Brian Ellington earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Hector Neris wraps it up for the save, his 17th on the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa.
This AAA player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late. Excellence commands attention. If he keeps it up, visits from reporters will become commonplace. And an invitation to the big stage inevitable.